Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out ZBCN ZBEC network and see what is going on in terms of Elliott waves in the midterm. And a spoiler alert, I think in here we are having some great looking bullish structures. But before we start counting waves, you should know that it's actually best practice to start counting Elliott waves from here and not this point. And I know when you look which one of these is the lowest low, it's actually this one. However, I think we can all agree this is a clear-cut ABC in form of a flat structure on the upside, followed by, most likely I'm going to argue, a 5-wave down. So pretty much most signs do indicate that we should be starting counting waves from here and not the lowest low. And if you want to do that, I think you are having some great looking structures. Why is that? Let's just zoom in more. There we go. So here's the deal. In my view, in ZBEC, we are having in this area a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside. Also, from the lowest low down here, this is yet another clear cut 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 5. And when you zoom in just a little bit more, you realize that this is also yet another beautiful 1, 2, 3. Probably I'm going to say a running flat for 4, another move up into wave 5. And well, since we are having 3 sets of 5 waves on the upside, okay, you do have an argument for ZBEC to have completed a beautiful impulse to about the highest high, and followed by that, what is going on? In my view, this is a correction structure, and I think in terms of the shape of it, yes, probably you should think about the idea of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, ABC into B, and another 5 wave on the downside into our C leg. And excuse me, the end of our B leg should be in here, and this is ABC, do not get me wrong. However, on a higher degree, it's going to be into an A, followed by ABC down into B, and a 5 wave up into our C leg in form of overall a running flat structure. And I'm going to argue this correction down probably got confirmed the moment that in ZBEC we got this phase up, and in it we took the height of our B leg. So overall, definitely we are identifying optimistic signs. And what about what's happening in this specific phase up? You see, let's go around here. If you want to be optimistic on any chart and you want to say, you know what, maybe we have hit our final low, then okay, in terms of Elliott waves, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low in this region a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. This specific structure is called an impulsive movement. Rules for it are we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, our wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. And in terms of the sub waves, you know what's happening, 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. There we go. And for our corrections for wave 2 and 4, we can have so many different scenarios. It's not really that important. Let's say sure, ABC into 4 and a WXY structure into wave 2. Now let's go on the live chart and see what is going on. Let's zoom out more. So right out of the gate, I think I'm able to tell you that probably we are having in this phase a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 5. This is most likely yet another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. I'm gonna argue probably in form of like an expanding ending diagonal, since we are having overlapping of the waves. And what do we have off of the lowest low? An extremely clear cut 5 wave on the upside. So again, seems like that we are able to find the sub waves for a beautiful impulse, suggesting what? Yep, we have probably hit our final low down here about, let's say, 0.2 of a cent. So this is, in my view, one reason for why am I so optimistic in ZBEC. And the question is, are we going to actually get a move up from the current point or not? You see, in my view, you actually need to be a bit patient, and we are going to specifically talk about what is happening in this area in the next videos. But overall, just know this. Sure, you can get help from Elliott waves, but even in that case, I think you still have to be patient and see a rather strong move up in order to take this important high. And why is this important? This is going to be the topic of the next update. For this video, just know this. I think in ZBEC, we are probably having a beautiful bullish setup, and odds are this is 5 wave up into 1, this is correction for wave 2, and after our move down is over, or who knows, maybe it's over already, what are we going to have? Most likely another strong move up into wave 3, 4, 5, which in it we are at least going to take the highs in here for the first target around 0.7 of a cent, but I think we are definitely going to go quite a bit higher than that. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in ZBEC in the midterm. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.